What's up, everybody? We're back with another video. This time it's just gonna be another quick video of some things I'm building on the side. It's for my truck, and it's multi-purpose, and I really like things that's multi-purpose. You could tell by my bus that I like things to serve more than one purpose. It's the best way to get the best bang for your buck, in my opinion. I'm gonna break down what I built here, what I have here. So as you can see by the title, this is a portable water pump, camp shower, or just a portable faucet, I guess you could say. So I built this for two reasons. I plan on hitting some trails with my truck and camping for a night or two at a time, and I want a way to wash my cooking utensils or wash myself if I'm really sweaty, dirty, and I don't want to sleep like that. Two is because I do side work, so you're in a situation where you don't have running water, and it's nice to be able to have pressurized water so that you can either wash your hands, wash your tools before you put everything away, just clean up the work site. So it's gonna come in handy. Like, there's so many times that I'm thinking back on that it's like, I wish I had this. This is so cheap. I could have had this so long ago. Or you just want to clean up, you want to have running water. You want to have pressurized running water, which is the best. So let me break down what I have. I'm going to put all these items in the description for you guys to go and take a look at it and see the prices. And you could always piece this together differently. I just want you to see the concept of what I did. So maybe if you need something like this or want something like this, you can go out and build your own version of it. It doesn't have to be like mine. So I had this Harbor Freight plastic slim ammo can laying around. So I'm gonna use things I have laying around that I see fit to save me a little money. My favorite thing about this project was I built this, which I have another little short video breaking down how this looks inside my little ghetto black electrical tape setup. Very simple. I don't need it to be all fancy. It works. But this basically takes a Milwaukee M18 drill battery or cordless tool battery and makes it provide you 12 volts with like a cigarette style outlet connection like you would have in a car. So show you what we got in here. So what I did was I got a cigarette lighter extension with a switch. I wanted a switch because I wanted to be able to control when the pump was on and when it was off, whether it's connected to the battery adapter or it's connected to the truck or your car or wherever it's plugged in. I got the extension because I wanted to have a pretty decent length wire in case you're not running off the Milwaukee battery and you're running off a car. You have a little bit decent run, so you can plug this in. You can bring the pump where you need it with your little water tank, and you have some reach. You're not all up on the vehicle that you're using while you're showering or washing dishes or whatever it may be. So basically, in the box you have a small 80 psi 12 volt, I think it's about 3 amp diaphragm pump. Diaphragm pump is a pump that has a pressure switch. So when it gets to about 80 psi, some of them are adjustable. This one I think is adjustable. When it gets to 80 psi, it will turn off. So once it builds pressure, it turns off. When you cut the nozzle on, it'll turn back on. So I got this pump on Amazon. I got this extension on Amazon, and this is the female end of this extension. So I cut this extension, used one half for the battery adapter, and used the other half for the pump. So the next thing we did was I bought the Harbor Freight, I forget the brand, airline kit, the coiled airline kit. It's 1/4-inch brass fittings, and that comes with a whole bunch of quick release adapters. It comes with the fitting. It comes with a bunch of parts that I used for this. So what I did was I used the quick release fittings for the airlines, because all the garden hose style quick releases were way bulkier, and then you're buying a couple parts at a time, when this whole kit came with everything. It came with a coiled line, and if it can hold air, why can't it hold water? So what we did was I used the female versions. Well, this is the male version with the female thread. So we did 1/4-inch male to a barb on the inside that will connect to this, so that you can hose clamp this to the pump. And then on the other side of the plastic, we used the airline fitting. So that quick release is there, and this hose quick releases with that same barb fitting to a 1/4-inch into the other one. And you drop this in any water tank, a gallon jug of water. I carry around a 7-gallon square jug that I got from Walmart, BPA free, 7-gallon jug, and I dunk that in there and plug it in to, whether it's in your battery, plug it into your car. And when you cut the pump on, you want to have the nozzle open. It'll relieve any air that's in the line, and then once it starts spraying out water, you can shut it off. The pump will pressurize and it'll shut off, and it'll only cut back on when you open the nozzle. So it works kind of like an RV pump, like an RV sink, or and behaves just like your faucet at home. When you crack it open, you have water. When you turn it off, it shuts off. This pump gives you that same type of pressure. This nozzle right here is a little too big. I've come to find out some of these settings don't work well, because it's 3/4 and it's meant to be coming from, like the same garden hose style pressure you would get from your house. This pump doesn't push that much volume, so I'm seeing lack of pressure. So I'm gonna change this out to a nozzle that works better with this pump. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put all the items that I can in the description, so that you can at least go and look at these parts and maybe kind of get an idea in your head more of how this is put together. In the future, I hope to be able to sit down and have the time to do these builds piece by piece, so that you could see them. But unfortunately, with my schedule, cutting hair, and all the other things I have to do, it's hard for me to record and set all that up for you. So I like to at least show you at the end. But if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll be able to see when I post up any other projects, podcast, anything else that I'm doing. If you have any feedback, let me know. If you have anything you want to see me potentially build that could be useful for me, or even any clipper reviews, if you've been following me for my clipper reviews, let me know if you've seen any Amazon Chinese clippers. I'd love to break those down and see how well they work. I have a pair that I use every day right now, and I love them, and the price of them is crazy cheap, and they're holding up. But yeah, so like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Scissorhands.com. You can get your barber merch, your school bus merch. Hopefully soon we'll have some Tacoma merch for you, those of you that like first gen Tacomas. And we'll catch you next time.